So you're tired of the way things are. You're tired of your present circumstances. You're tired of the persisting problems. You're tired of that depression. You're tired of all those self-defeating habits and issues. You hate your situation. You don't like your plight. You despise your predicament and you want to be free. Well, things don't have to stay the way they are. That's right. You don't have to stay where you are, and things don't have to stay the way they are. God says deliverance can be yours on one condition. You've got to be willing to participate in your own deliverance. Gideon didn't want to live in fear and defeat. And when God met Gideon, God did not tell Gideon, I will go for you. God said, I will go with you. He was saying to Gideon that they were in it together. Gideon would have to participate in his own deliverance. And herein lies the answer to many of our situations. Oftentimes, the reason why an undesirable situation persists in our lives is because we won't participate in our own deliverance. We want to be free, but we won't participate in our own deliverance. We want to be blessed by God, but we refuse to trust and obey God. We want our financial needs met. We won't manage our money according to kingdom principles and sound financial management. We want better relationships, but we refuse to leave those old oppressive relationships alone. We want to be strong in faith, but we won't get where we can hear God's word. We want to hear from God, but we won't pray. We want to receive, but we don't want to give. We want to be forgiven, but we won't forgive. We want justice, but we won't fight for it. We want the promotion on the job, but we come late and leave early. We want to be delivered from ignorance, but we're too lazy to read a good book. We want better neighborhoods, schools, churches, families, marriages, and businesses, but we're not willing to put in the time, effort, and sacrifice to make them better. We want things to change, but we keep on doing the same old thing. We want to be free, but we want God to deliver us while we're reclining in our easy chair with the spiritual remote control in our hands. We want the work to be done. We want God to do it all by God's self. But God didn't say, I will go for you. God says, I will go with you. God says, if you want to be delivered, well, come on, let's do it together.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that there was something special about my father. He was my superhero. Though I now realize that he doesn't have the ability to fly or jump buildings in a single bound, I do believe that he has the power of super strength. In all of my 18 years of living, I have never seen a stronger or more focused man. If he believed it needed to be done and received direction from the Lord, there was no chance the task wouldn't be completed. Not only is my father an amazing pastor, but he's now also a published author. Words cannot express how proud of you I am. I love you, Daddy, with all of my heart. Naila.
I have always lived in constant amazement of the things that you are capable of. I've known you and watched you my entire life, and never once have I seen you put forth mediocre effort. You work far beyond the greatest of expectation, and it is not simply because you work hard, but you work smart. You take the hand of God with you at all costs, and it is because of that your work never comes back void. This time of accomplishment is just another reminder that your work is never in vain. Thank you for never succumbing to fear, for never slowing down, and above all, for never giving up. I am so proud of you. Love, Imani.